The endocrine system functions includes production of chemical secretions that help control the body's metabolic activity. The following article will help you know more about the functions of endocrine system. Every reaction in your body, from breaking down food into energy, the mood swings that you have, physiological development of your body, development of your reproductive system, etc. are all carried out by certain chemicals. These certain chemicals are known as hormones in your body. These slow processes that take time to develop are part of the endocrine system functions. Breathing, body movement, sudden reaction to the surroundings are a part of the nervous system functions. The endocrine systems consists of hormones and glands. Hormones are the chemical messengers of the body that travel down to the various body parts concerned transferring information. There are many hormones secreted by the endocrine organs, and each individual hormone affects only those body cells that have a genetic program that allows them to react only to those hormones that are related to them. The hormones influence the body to react according to the changes in the balance of fluids and minerals in blood, stress, infection, etc. How does the endocrine system function? The hormones secreted by the endocrine organs are very important for regulating metabolic processes, growth of the body and sexual development. These glands release the hormones into the bloodstream and are transported to the various cells and body parts. When the hormones reach the target site, they bind to the receptor cells with a lock and key mechanism. The hormone may be present within the nucleus or on the surface of the cells. Once bound to the receptor, the hormones transmit a signal that triggers an action by the site. Hormones control the organ's function and affect the growth and development of the organs. It is due to the hormones that the sexual characteristics of the organs develop and act accordingly. They also determine the use and storage of energy in the body, regulate the fluid, salt and sugar levels in the blood. Minute amount of hormones trigger large reactions within the body. All hormones are proteins, but all proteins are not hormones. Steroids are not derived from proteins, but from the fatty substances from cholesterol. The body has a well-controlled feedback system that manages the on/off button of the endocrine gland. When the chemical level or the nutrient level in the body is abnormally high or low, the endocrine glands secrete hormones. Once the level of the body fluids is normal, the hormone secretions is shut down. When the glands receive information to secrete hormones, it is a positive feedback mechanism. If the glands receives information to stop the secretions of the hormones, it is known as negative feedback. Functions of endocrine system. The endocrine system is a collection of glands that secrete different hormones for the various functions and chemical reactions occurring within the body. The main function is to maintain a stable environment within the body or homeostasis. For example, maintaining the blood sugar levels according to changes occurring in the body is homeostasis. The other function of is promoting the structural changes of the body. For example, the permanent changes occurring in the body over time like height, development of sexual organs, etc. is a part of the structural changes. There are 8 major glands that help in the functioning of this vital system. These major endocrine glands are as follows: hypothalamus, pituitary gland, parathyroid gland, thyroid gland, adrenal glands, pancreas, ovaries in female body, testes in male body. Let us know more about the various functions with the help of the above-mentioned endocrine glands. Hypothalamus, a collection of specialized cells that are located in the lower central part of the brain, is called the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is the main link between the endocrine and the nervous systems. The nerve cells of the hypothalamus control the pituitary gland by stimulating or suppressing the hormone secretions. Pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is located at the base of the brain just below the hypothalamus. The pituitary gland is the most important part in the endocrine system. The pituitary gland secretes hormones on the basis of the emotional and seasonal changes. The hypothalamus sends information that is sensed by the brain to pituitary, triggering production hormones. The pituitary gland is divided into 2 parts, the anterior lobe and the posterior lobe. The anterior lobe of the pituitary gland regulated the activity of the thyroid, adrenals, and the reproductive glands. The anterior lobe also produces hormones like growth hormone to stimulate the growth of the bones and tissues. It also plays a role in the body's absorption of nutrients and minerals. Prolactin, to activate the production of milk in lactating mothers. Thyrotropin, to stimulate the thyroid gland to produce thyroid hormones. Corticotropin, to stimulate the adrenal glands to produce certain hormones. Endorphins are also secreted by the pituitary that acts on the nervous system and reduces the feeling of pain. The pituitary glands produces hormones that signal the reproductive organs to secrete sex hormones. The menstrual cycle and ovulation in women is also controlled by the pituitary gland. The posterior lobe of the pituitary gland produces antidiuretic hormone that helps to control the water balance in the body. Oxytocins that trigger the contractions of the uterus in a woman who is in labor is secreted by the posterior lobe. Thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is situated in the front part of the lower neck that is shaped like a bowtie or butterfly. The production and secretions of the hormones of the thyroid glands are controlled by thyrotropin secreted by the pituitary gland. Thyroid produces thyroxine and triiodothyronine, that controls the rate at which the cells use up energy from food for production of energy. The thyroid hormones are very important as they help in growth of bones and the development and growth of the brain and nervous system in children. Over or under secretion of thyroid hormones leads to a number of thyroid problems in the body. Parathyroids. These are 4 tiny glands that are attached to the thyroid gland. They release the parathyroid hormone that helps in regulating the level of calcium in blood along with another hormone produced by thyroid known as calcitonin. Adrenal glands. On each of the 2 kidneys, there are 2 triangular adrenal glands situated. The adrenal gland is divided into 2 parts. The outer part called the adrenal cortex produces corticosteroids that influence and regulate the salt and water levels. They are also helpful in the body's response to stress, metabolism, immune system and the function and development of sexual organs. The inner part called the adrenal medulla secretes catecholamines like epinephrine. This hormone is also called the adrenaline. It increases the blood pressure and heart rate when the body is under stress. Reproductive glands or gonads. The gonads are present in males and females and are the main organs producing sex hormones. In men, the gonads are related to testes. The testes are located in the scrotum and secrete androgens. The most important hormone for men, testosterone, is secreted from the testes. In women, ovaries are the gonads that are located in the pelvis region. They produce estrogen and progesterone hormones. Estrogen is involved during the sexual maturation of the girl, that is, puberty. Progesterone along with estrogen is involved in the regulation of menstruation cycle. These hormones are also involved during pregnancy. Pancreas. These glands are associated with the digestive system of the human body. They secrete digestive enzymes and 2 important hormones, insulin and glucagon. These hormones work together to maintain the level of glucose in the blood. If these hormones are not secreted in the required levels, it leads to development of diabetes. Pineal. The pineal gland is located in the center of the brain. Melatonin is secreted by this gland that helps regulate the sleeping cycle of a person. How does endocrine system function with other systems? The system that helps the body communicate, control and coordinate various functions is the endocrine system. The other systems with which this system interacts includes the nervous system, the reproductive system, liver, gut, pancreas, fat and the kidneys. This interaction is carried out via a network of glands and organs. These glands and organs can produce, store and secrete many types of hormones. Thus, this system helps control and regulate, reproductive system, helps in controlling the formation of gametes, skeletal system, helps in controlling the growth of bones, muscular system, helps in controlling muscle metabolism, excretory system, helps control water in the kidneys, respiration system, helps in controlling the rate of respiration. The interaction with these systems helps in maintaining the energy levels within the body. It also affects the growth and development of the body as well as maintaining homeostasis. When one or more than one of the organs stop functioning or function abnormally, it leads to diseases and disorders. It leads to over or underproduction of hormones, that causes hormonal imbalance. The imbalance sends the normal functioning of other systems and organs to a toss, leading to diseases and disorders. For example, when the pancreas is affected, it leads to diabetes. Thus, the endocrine system regulates metabolism, growth, development, tissue functions, puberty, and even moods. These are the basic functions that help keep our bodies in working condition. Any kind of problem will result in many disorders and abnormalities in the body. Thus, maintain a healthy diet so that the endocrine system can function under optimum conditions. Just as the car needs engine oil to run smoothly, our bodies require hormones to continue working efficiently.